is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is Monday the 20th. And Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life reached out a couple months ago and asked if any of us would like to be recognized maybe on Instagram for 30 days, the best of 30 days of sketches. And I said, yes, I would love to do that. So she sent me today's sketch, which is the 20th. And I am going to butcher the name so you can hopefully see it up in the left upper hand corner. And being that it is the 20th, it is actually Crafty IQ as well. So I decided, you know what? I think that I can combine the sketch with Crafty IQ. So that's what I'm going to do. So day one was pattern paper and vellum. Okay, so I've got my vellum piece here. It's an 8.5 by 11. And then I have that beautiful floral pattern paper from Coco Vanilla's Sunkissed collection. And then day two was to ink the edges. So I did ink the edges of the torn floral paper. And then day three was gray as the main color. So I found this beautiful wood grain that is gray. So I'm using that. Day four was no squares. So I have two photos. The first one is a Snapchat of my son as we were leaving for our road trip vacation at 3 a.m. And then the second photo is basically when we got there and are enjoying the wonderful vacation. So they kind of go together. They don't necessarily, but I made sure that I didn't cut them into any squares like the sketch shows. And then day five was stitching. So I'm actually going to stitch around that vellum piece and make it a huge shaker pocket. So initially when I saw this sketch, I said, I am going to make a huge shaker pocket. I am not going to do all of those hexagons. I am going to use the Spiegel Mom Scraps sequin mix called Hexaglam that has a ton of hexagons in it. And that's going to be my hexagons in the background. So that was my initial plan. And I stitched it so that it made a giant shaker pocket. Now, day six was hidden journaling. So you can see that journaling card that I have there. That's not really the one that's going to stay, but I am going to do a journaling card and hide that. Day seven was silver. So that hexaglam sequin mix is full of some teal and silver. So I figured that was good. And then the twist was to round the corners, which I rounded the corners of the vellum. And I think I did the journaling card. And then it said to create a pocket for journaling. So my hidden journaling is kind of in a pocket behind my photo. So that's what's going to happen. So I have attached my background. I have attached my ginormous shaker pocket. And then I was going through some stuff and I was like, I have this completely random hexagon cut in black. I have no idea where it came from. And it's not even a full one. So I've obviously used it before because there's bits and pieces that are missing. You can see there I've created my pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the background. And then in the sketch, there's kind of that border strip. So I have from the cut apart sheet from the Coco Vanilla Sunkissed collection. Oh, it's not Sunny Days. I think I called it Sunny Days the other day. Sunkissed collection, that kind of rainbowy strip. So I'm going to use that as that strip that you see in the middle. I did back both of my photos with some of the A4 paper. And I had to do a couple of pieces so I could create that journaling spot on the right hand side, and so I can make all the twists. So I'm super excited not only to be playing along with the best of 30 days of sketches, but I actually am getting my Craft IQ challenge done, which is super exciting, including the twists, which is a bonus. So I am just inking a little bit of the edges to that strip. Now I'm going to put my photos down. I know that the smaller photo in the sketch is to the right, but I felt like because I read left to right, I had to basically read pictures left to right. So the beginning picture I feel like should be on the left and the ending picture should be on the right. So it's a little off, but I think it totally works for me. And then I am going to use some of those beautiful gold thickery foam words, and I'm going to pull out the Summer Love. So that's going to be part of my title. And then I am going to go dig in my stash. Now, I knew that not too long ago, I had actually bought a thicker set. It's not really a thicker set, but it's kind of a thicker set from Hobby Lobby. It's from the Paper Studio. It doesn't have a name on it. You can see it right there. It just says dimensional stickers, but it's definitely travel themed, and it had pre-printed words that said road trip. So my title is going to be Summer Road Trip Love, because his says 3 a.m. on the road, which is awesome. And I could have done it all by itself, but I had an extra photo. So it's kind of like a before and after situation. And then I am just going to use what I have in this collection to create a couple of clusters. So I'm going to add a couple of florals, a couple of clear stickers. I am going to add a couple of tiny word stickers. So I basically did 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. So the 2 at the top say out of here, which is perfect for like just leaving, and then sunshine on my mind, because at 3 a.m. the sun isn't up anywhere. Nor should I ever be. But we love to start our road trip super early because our kids didn't used to do well in the car. Now that they're older, they do fine. But before, they didn't do well in the car. Now they just sleep. So it doesn't matter what time we leave. But we do try to leave early. And then down at the bottom, it says feeling hot, hot, hot in paradise. So those are kind of the tiny word stickers that I used. I did have a watermelon, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to use that. So I did tuck that behind the ephemera piece that says fun in the sun. And it just gives it a little extra color, which works totally well for me. I added some sunglasses and a couple of florals, and that is going to do it for my layout. So I got everything with Crafty IQ. I hope you can see the sketch for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And this is my fun layout. So I hope you enjoyed it. I loved how it turned out. I got to use so many fun things. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. And I will see you soon. Remember to wear your crown. Bye.